What to do when your partner cheats on you? That's a very hot topic of today, and I have decided to do this video because finding out that your partner has been unfaithful and can hit you like a ton of bricks. Your marriage may be thrown into a state of crisis that may destroy it. It is natural to want to know why your partner cheated, but there is rarely a simple answer to why someone becomes unfaithful. It could be a symptoms of other problems in your marriage, and it could relate to something in your partner's past, or it could be totally unrelated to you or to your marriage. No matter the cause, you will have a lot of complicated feelings to sort through and a lot to think about as you decide how to move forward. Now, these 8 tips that I am about to give you will help you cope with the betrayal and the aftermath of betrayal. Welcome back. This is your guy Joji, your relationship coach and a mentor from Nairobi, Kenya. As I always tell you, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, like my videos, and leave a comment regarding on this video. Now, the topic is what to do when your partner cheats on you. This is the things that I'm about to talk to you about right now. And number one things that you're supposed to do is accept your feelings. You will likely feel like you are on an emotional roller coaster for a while, yes, and it takes time to get beyond the pain of having an unfaithful mate. Don't expect the mixture of feelings and the mistrust to go away even if you're trying to forgive your partner and repair your marriage. Your marriage has changed and it is natural to grieve the relationship you once had, right? Number 2, on what you're supposed to do when your partner cheats on you is don't seek revenge in the moment. Being betrayed by your partner can induce rage. In your furious state, your first instinct may be to punish your mate by, trash talking him to friends or worse on social media, or think about having an affair yourself, to get even. You may get a temporary sense of satisfaction from these sorts of actions, but ultimately they can work against you. Keeping you in a state of anger instead of focusing on healing and moving on altogether, all right? Think before you tell your family as well, okay? They will likely to have strong opinion about, what you should do, leave or stay. But nobody else really understands what goes on in another person's marriage. Or you are, pondering how you're going to proceed, it's best to keep the details private. Decide if you want to reestablish trust. When a partner is unfaithful, yes, it's a serious breach of trust. Agree with me. And it is something that may indicate that this person is not worthy or capable of a healthy relationship. On the other hand, good people make bad choices, and if they are truly sorry and can make amends, forgiveness can lead to an even better relationship. On the other hand, if you simply cannot trust that person again, the relationship is effectively dead. Okay? And with that point, here are some keys that you can consider before forgiving your partner. Now, number 1, is your partner truly sorry? Did they voluntarily tell you, or did you find out from someone else? Yeah? Do you feel you want to trust this person again? There is no right or wrong answer for this. This is entirely, up to you who has been cheated on. It doesn't matter if the person who has cheated is sorry, okay? Number 2, on what you should consider before forgiving that partner is, try to take care of yourself, okay? You may have some physical reaction due to stress, such as nausea, diarrhea, sleep problem, little or too much, shakiness, difficulty concentrating, not wanting to eat, or overreacting. Once the initial shock has passed, try your best to eat healthy foods, yeah? To stay on a schedule, to sleep regular hours, to get some exercise each day, and to drink plenty of water, and yes, to have some fun too, all right? The next point you should do about when your partner cheats on you is avoid the blame game. Blaming yourself, your partner, or the third party won't change anything, and it's just wasted energy. Try not to play the victim either. If you can help it, or wallow in self-pity, it will only make you feel more helpless and bad about yourself. Communicate with your partner when you're ready, all right? Learning that your partner has had an affair is likely cause you to experience a high level of emotional distress. You may need some time before you can talk to your partner about what happened. It is important to discuss the affair in order to move forward in your relationship, but don't feel like you have to discuss the affair with your partner right away. Take your time and talk about it when you feel ready. All right? If your partner pressures you to talk, say something like, I appreciate that you want to talk, but I'm just too hurt right now to talk about what happened, although this is too much pain. Please show your love for me by giving me space and time. It is okay to be very, very angry. You have every right to be hurt, angry, and otherwise furious. Expressing this is healthy, and it is not okay to be cheated on, and your partner needs to know how their actions affect you. Not being honest and open about this means they don't have to face the reality of what has been done, and you may implode. If you try to squelch these natural and normal feelings, try to avoid all, blame you, this is a sign that you are not truly accepting responsibility. You can do something like, I want to keep the focus on your behavior. All right? The next thing you should do when your partner cheats on you is keep your kids out of it. All right? This situation is between you and your partner and should not involve your children. Even if you have decided to end your marriage or your relationship, sharing details about an affair will only put your kids in an untenable position, causing them anxiety, making them feel stuck in the middle and forced to take sides. Understand the nature of your partner's cheating. People cheat for many different reasons, and it is not always about sex. All right? Sometimes people cheat because they are seeking an emotional connection. That's one. Number two, trying to deal with the loss or crisis, or seeking an escape. This is not an excuse or reason for the behavior. However, do not assume that your partner's cheating was all about sex. Find out why they cheated before you move forward. Try telling your partner, I need to know why you cheated and who it was. Please be honest with me and tell me what happened, okay? Be aware that they may not really know why the infidelity happened, but they may not really have deeply thought about it. Or even if they did, they still may, really know why. And there may be reasons not fully understood by the person. This does not excuse it, but realize, I don't know, maybe the most honest answer. Some common reasons include attraction to a different person, a desire for attention, excitement, or novelty, a troubled marriage, poor communication, stress in the marriage, partners growing apart, maybe if the person's parents was unfaithful, especially the same sex. The individual comes from culture and subculture that expects and tolerates infidelity. Mental illness or disorder. People who cheat are not mentally ill, but a mental illness such as bipolar disorder, depression, or even severe attention deficit disorders, can all contribute to poor decision. All right? What you should do when your partner cheats on you is, an experienced therapist can help you communicate better and process feelings of guilt, shame, and whatever else you might be feeling. If you decide to end the marriage, you will know that you tried your best to make it work. And if you suspect that the affair will most likely lead to the end of your marriage or relationship, okay, give some thoughts to practical matters, such as where you will live, if you have enough money to pay for your essentials, and if you have kids, the type of custody arrangement you want. You may also want to consider asking your partner to be tested for HIVs, STDIs, and to get yourself tested as well if you have had sex during or after the affair, okay? The next thing you should do when your partner cheats on you is take it one day at a time, okay? Infidelity is one of the most difficult challenges a marriage can face, but it doesn't always mean it's the end. As you work through the aftermath over time, it will become clear how to go forward so that the next phase of your life, together or apart, can begin. Request that your partner cut off all communication with the third party. The third, or even the fourth or fifth party needs to be out of the picture for the relationship to survive. Boundaries were breached. and they need to be established in a way that protects the relationship. That means asking your partner to break all ties with the person. You know, this severing may be difficult if the third party is a co-worker or someone else that your partner sees on a daily basis. This may require a change in lifestyle, you know, such as quitting a job. You can also quit a job or moving maybe to a new town. There are so many things you can do. If the relationship was a very close family member, such as a sibling, this can be extremely awkward and difficult, right? Not only is your romantic relationship damaged, but close family relationships as well. And if your partner is unwilling to cut off the contact with the third party, it may be a sign that they are unwilling to stop cheating. And in this case, you may not be able to repair the relationship. If the third party continues to pursue your partner despite being cut off, you and your partner may want to pursue a restraining order to keep this person away from you both, okay? The next thing you should do when a person cheats on you is seek counseling. Don't try to get through coping with unfaithfulness alone. Before you make any decisions about whether or not to end your marriage or relationship, it's wise to talk to a couples counselor who will be neutral and can help you gain insight into what exactly happened, all right? You can ask your partner questions and share your feelings without losing your cool. If you find a therapist or a counselor who is more professional and who will be able to listen to you, he will be able to guide you from step to step to step. He will listen to this side and he will listen to another side, and then he will guide you on what to do from here henceforth, all right? Those are some of the reasons, and those are some of the things you should do when, you know, your partner, or when your husband, your wife, your fiancé, or whoever may be cheats on you, all right? Try doing some of these things, and I'm very sure you will be able to heal inside, outside, and you will be able to cope on with your relationship or with your marriage. And this brings me to the end of the topic. If you consider relevant, please consider giving me a subscription. Remember to like and also leave a comment in below, and I will read it so that we can help and reach so many and millions of people in the whole world. And let's meet in the next video.